Last time on Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. Seiko's alive! Those are rope marks on her neck! Why does game have to make me sad? Well, this is adorable. Look at them. Seriously, don't do this. It's dangerous. Our lives are on the line. Satoshi quickly rushed over and grabbed the paper doll himself. Oh my god, are you alright? I'm so sorry I left you by yourself. Greetings, my beautiful viewers! I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. So, we're jumping right in from where we left off last time with Seiko and Naomi. And like I said at the end of the last episode, I'm hoping things go better for them this time. I'm not terribly hopeful, but, you know, I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with hoping, you know? I should have just done it, but instead... Just leave me alone. Do you have any idea how scared I was? I'm sorry, Naomi. Come on, let's try to find a way out of here together. What's the point? Just forget about it. Leave it alone. We're never getting out of here. Maybe it was the safety of Seiko's presence that did it, but all the fear welling up within me suddenly turned to anger. I was like a spoiled child. Nothing good could come of lashing out like this. Seiko didn't do anything wrong. I knew that. But I couldn't stop myself from saying what I said. She was genuinely concerned about me, and I had sworn to myself that I'd protect her. My sense of reason was fighting a losing battle. You realize we've gone missing, right? How do you think my mother's going to feel? She's going to be worried sick about me, and there's nothing I can do! Naomi, please don't say things like that. It's going to be alright. Like hell it is. She's going to keep searching for me until the day I finally come home. She has work, you know. This whole situation, it's not right as long as I'm here. I'm nothing but a nuisance to her. I'm a terrible daughter. And we're just going to die here anyway, so all that time she spends looking for me will be wasted! By this time, my mind had been completely overtaken. I wasn't myself anymore. I was running on autopilot, horrified by the words coming out of my mouth. Darkening's still only at 5%. I wanted to check on that. Wait, inventory? I have an inventory? Oh, okay. Oh, don't hurt Seiko, no. No. I know how this ends. You're wrong. Families aren't like that. It won't be a nuisance. It won't be a burden. And you're not terrible. I don't know how exactly to say this, but when there are loved ones involved, you'll do anything for them. There was again, deja vu. Everything was falling into place. I knew what was going to happen. I knew what fate had in store for us if we continued down this road. But I guess I can see where you're coming from. Your mother's a really kind person. The last thing you'd want her to do is worry. That's why we need to make sure that doesn't happen, right, Naomi? We need to get back home. I don't know how it is for you and your family, but normal people don't work that way. No, don't do this! No! No, bad! No, it's happening. Seiko's going to get hanged. She's going to die! I have to apologize! No. I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. Please, Naomi. Tell me that's not how you really feel. Seiko. Oh my god, damn! Okay. Well, obviously, I'm gonna apologize. We're gonna do it! If I didn't say something to calm her down, oh my god. Seiko would run off. I knew she couldn't be by herself right now. So I pulled myself together and tried apologizing, but the words Seiko, I'm... Oh no. The words wouldn't come. As soon as I tried to form them, something caught itself in my throat. Found myself unable to breathe and doubled over in a fit. Naomi! Are you alright? I'm sorry, Naomi. If I'm bothering you, I'll go. I hate to leave your side, but if that's what you want, I won't argue. No! Seiko! Wait! Seiko ran off into the distance, her figure growing smaller and darker till it vanished altogether. I knew I'd made an awful, irreversible mistake. Oh no! The sense of dread I'd felt moments before had come back full force. I could sense a malevolence within me, an outside hand that made me lash out at Seiko. Felt like something was in my mouth. I had no idea what it was, but there was definitely something in there. I stuck my finger in and tried to dig it out. Hair! Oh my god! I found something and pulled out. From my throat came clumps of long black hair. Oh my god. I just kept pulling and pulling. I couldn't believe how much was there. The strand stretched all the way from my stomach through my esophagus and into my hands. And even then there was still more to pull. The motion was unnatural and was creating a repulsive, sickening sensation along my tonsils. Ah! Felt like I was gonna throw up again. Where the hell did all this hair come from? Was this all stuck in my throat? No! It was only a faint notion before, but now I was certain I was remembering some future event. I didn't know how or why, but I was repeating time. Am I just not allowed to apologize? I could feel a dark will guiding me. Someone or something wanted Seiko to be killed in this timeline as well. But I wasn't going to let it happen. Not without a fight! I have to go after her. I have to apologize. I can't leave her alone like this! I ran as quickly as I could in the direction Seiko was gone, but then... Ah! No! An earthquake began shaking the building. It was so violent, I couldn't even stay standing. I crouched along the ground waiting for it to pass. Everything was moving, and there were sounds of objects cracking and breaking all around me. Glass shattering. Ceiling tiles were raining down upon me. I was scared for my life. So scared, so very, very afraid. I was certain I was going to die. Maybe a big chunk of ceiling would fall on me, or the floor would open up at my feet and swallow me whole. I kept wondering how it was going to end. Was I going to be crushed? How badly would it hurt? How long would it go before I finally died? My head was swimming with all kinds of worst-case scenarios, and my body just remained motionless on the ground. I never felt so helpless before. I didn't even care anymore. I'd just take any release I could get. Just make it stop! But there was no release for me. All I could do was curl up into a ball and pray. Oh no. I see the floor is different. Fuck! Wonder how much time had passed. Could have been only a moment, or a few minutes, or maybe even hours, for all I knew. But it did finally end, and the dark corridors were silent once more. I gradually loosened my stiff body, uncurling from the floor. Blotches of dust and wood chips fell from my hair. Some of the finer debris had gotten into my clothing and was crunching around like sand with every movement. It was not pleasant. Brushed myself off as best I could and slowly rose to my feet, slapping my skirt in vain to clear away any excess dust and dirt. The particles in the air were like a white smoke billowing through the pitch-black hallway. It took me a moment to get my bearings. Once I finally did, though, I almost wished I hadn't. Sight before my eyes instantly washed away what little hope I may have had. What? earthquake had completely caved in part of the floor. It was no longer possible to continue down the hallway. No longer possible to trail Seiko. If I had been cowering from the quake only a few feet ahead, I'd be dead for sure, swallowed up by whatever hell lay down below. I knelt down by the edge of the hole and peered within. It was too dark to tell for sure, but if what I saw was correct, then the ceilings in this school were unreasonably thin. To make matters worse, it seemed like the floor directly below had fallen out as well. I didn't dare consider just how deep this pit might go. All I knew was I couldn't risk falling into it. Shivering in terror, I pulled myself up. What do I do? Can I get around it? I have to hurry! Definitely had to hurry. If I didn't, Seiko would commit suicide. But there was still time. I was determined not to let that happen. No matter what, I was going to save her. I was going to change her horrible fate. Fuck yeah! Search mode? Oh. Interesting. Map? Oh. That's the nurse's office. Okay. Can I go this way? Wait, did Seiko go this way? Interesting. Large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side won't be possible from here. I do like how it lights up blue with something that you can actually, like, examine. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. Can I go to the nurse's office? Seems like it might be a bad idea. I don't like this place. The infirmary was where I'd been attacked. Didn't want to stay in here any longer than I had to. That horrible sensation of my body being covered by that hair-like mist was something I never hoped to experience again as long as I lived. That's probably how the hair got in her throat. Alright, let's see here. All things considered, there's surprisingly little dust on the beds. There's nothing under them, is there? Nope, there isn't. Good. Why would you look? Why would you look? Cabinets. Pair of scissors on one of the shelves. Its blades are stained with blood. There's a photo here. Paper was cracked and warped in various spots. The picture itself was in black and white. Clearly this was not a recent photo. Wonder if that's Sachiko's father. You know, like, you know, I don't remember what her mother's name is, but like her, like, you know, her mother's husband. It was just a simple shot of a man looking directly at the camera. Had a formal air to it, as if it would have been arranged for a marriage interview. Wonder who it is. Was he the man who worked at this desk, or a family member, maybe? Large number of bottles line up on the shelf. Each of them seem to be packed tightly with small chunks of unidentifiable meat. Oh boy. And the smell suggests they had been there for a while. Okay. That's not good. Old-fashioned space heater. It's so full of ash, probably never light again. Okay, it looks like that's about it for here. Ugh. Oh, we found Mayu again! Oh, joy! There was a mess of blood and entrails on the wall, as if someone were launched across the corridor at tremendous speed and splattered on impact. The smell was positively vile. Seiko had commented on it before, but it was really hitting me now. Every breath I took was triggering a gag reflex. It was all I could do not to vomit again. God, and I could hear the buzzing in my ear. Please stop the buzzing. Please stop that. Me no likey. Okay, well, I guess we'll go like one floor at a time. The door to the science lab was frozen in place, as if it was just a decoration on the wall. It couldn't be opened. Interesting. Thought I heard a footstep there. That's probably not good. Probably bad. Oh, wow. I wonder, can I just go? Ah, it'll stop me. As I wandered through the darkened corridors, every hair on my body was standing at attention. I had goosebumps from head to toe. Darkening is at 17%? How the fuck did that happen? Felt like a fog of uneasiness was swirling around me with every step I took. And that fog was growing thicker and thicker, such an extent that I began fearing the darkness might swallow me whole, and I'd cease to exist. I could feel my sanity slipping away. I didn't know how much longer I could hold out, and I was starting to lose patience. Just wanted to get it over with. Fear was like a slime covering my entire being. No matter how much I wiped, I was only squishing it around. It wouldn't come off, it was stuck fast. I walked around aimlessly, calling out Seiko's name. By doing so, I think I was able to dull my senses and just barely maintain my grip on reality. Seiko! Where are you? Please answer me! I wasn't thinking straight. I want to apologize. I had hair in my throat. I know that sounds weird, but it'll make sense once I explain it. Up ahead, I swore I saw a light glinting off of something. It looked for a moment like a web of sinew strings stretched all across the hall. I slowly crept forward until I could confirm that they were in fact strands of wire. Gently, I reached out a finger and touched the closest one. Yow! I pulled my hand away, looking at it. There was a very fine, clean slice right on the tip of my finger. Tiny red beads were beginning to form. Beads just getting bigger and bigger as I watched, eventually swelling into one another and forming a single drop of blood. That drop quickly became too heavy for its perch. It began winding its way down my hand toward my wrist. Piano wire? No, it's a little different. I couldn't believe it. It cut so deeply from just the faint touch. Had it been sharpened? How do you sharpen wire? It really stung. I hadn't noticed those wires strung up across the hall, and I kept walking. I shuddered to think what might have happened. Death not from malevolent spirits, from a mere booby trap. Who could have done this? There was definitely a planned malice behind it. I could sense an ill well in the air and began to tremble. Was someone watching me, even at that very moment? Was someone just waiting for me to fall into their trap and die so they could gloat about it? Is someone there? Hey! It was like an unconscious shout. I couldn't control myself. I was scared, and whoever did this was heartless. I couldn't just let it go. Stop this! Please! You're scaring me! Don't do these awful things to people! A bevy of negative emotions began swimming through my head. I suddenly realized I was crying. I knew that this corridor, with its web of razor-sharp piano wire, was effectively impassable, at least for the moment. I needed to find some way to cut these wires, or some means of disabling the trap at any rate. I decided to go back the way I came and search the rest of the school for answers. Okay. God, it's more terrifying when it's in first person. So I can't go up that way. Yup, it's impassable. So why don't we go to 3A? Door 3A is frozen in place, as if it's just decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. Smudgy, blood-red lettering reads, "Getting close to the darkness is one way to learn the truth. This whole place sits close to darkness after all." That's not good. Not good at all. Alright, let's see if we can go to 2A. Hey, we can! Good. That can't be good. There's a hole. Anything else to find? I don't see nothing except for this. Darken is at 19%. Does it happen just by walking around, I wonder? Oh, boy. Your friend is a traitor. You're going to be killed. Run. Huh. Following words were scrawled on the blackboard. Soul burned by waves of energy. Pay tribute to God in the house of Shinozaki. Purified by the flames of hell. Judgment passed in the great beyond. It shouldn't be here. I wasn't on the board when I first got here with Seiko. Someone had written it recently, but why? To create a rift in our friendship? I didn't know if it was a person or a ghost who did this, but whoever it was a terrible thing to do. This is starting to get to me. Is somebody there? Stop harassing me, whoever you are! I can't take this anymore. I just can't! Well, that can't be good. Why is my screen like this? I didn't even know who I was angry with, but make no mistake, I was seething. It's probably really close to my breaking point. Yeah, that made my darkening go up. I ran out of the room, never even pausing to wipe the tears from my eyes. Yeah, wow, like, my vision is, like, weirdly bloody now. Huh, that's creepy. Now let's go to 1A. More piano wire. Yet another piece of piano wire in this room, seemingly razor sharp like the others, but only one. I could avoid it easily with some care. What is this thing? In the corner of the room sat an antiquated mechanical device with a lever attached to it. It predominantly featured two wheels with spools of translucent wire coiled around them and projected out toward the ceiling in a perfect, tight line. Could this be the source of the booby trap? Pull the lever? Let's leave it alone until I save. Felt as if I was being watched again by some unknown pair of eyes. Something just didn't seem right. Decided to keep my distance from the lever. At least until I save. Okay, so I have a feeling this is a very bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's a pretty big lever. Wonder if it'll even move. She was old and the lever was rusted, so it wasn't going to give without a fight. I could rattle it a little, though, so I figured I had a chance. I did it! Huh? It's gone. The piano wire is gone! Okay. Does that mean I took care of the other piano wire in the other area? I want to go check some other rooms. First, though. What's that light? Light? There weren't any lights on. The whole room was bathed in darkness. Yet, in this lone room, a circle of light just kept blinking on and off. It seemed as if it would turn on whenever I looked at it and turn off whenever I looked away. Maybe it was just my imagination. But it seemed possible that someone was trying to get my attention. Is anybody there? No response. I began to get more and more creeped out with every passing second. First I thought maybe somebody was watching me, but now I was almost certain of it. Oh, it's a flashlight! As I got closer to the source of the light, the blinking stopped. The light was now fully on. Flashlight, and it's on! Wondered if this was the source of the blinking light. It did turn steady when I got near the thing. That just left me with more questions. Well, may as well take it. He was just low on batteries, and that's why I kept going on and off. That's what I told myself as I picked up the discarded flashlight. Nothing seemed particularly odd about it. It was just your regular run-of-the-mill flashlight, and it did seem to be low on batteries. I had to make sure to use it sparingly so as not to waste what little energy it had left. Okay. Bleach white skeleton on the floor. Judging by the height and uniform, appears to be the remains of a male junior high student. Looking closely, there's a faded name tag attached to his blazer. Masashi Kawasaki. Huh. Ah, the shelves are littered with dead lice. Ugh. If one were to rest an arm on one of those shelves, there's no telling how many might come along with the ride. Okay. Well, nothing else here, really. Oh, what's this? Listen to your teacher. You're going to die now. Oh, I don't like that. That seems bad. That seems very bad. As soon as I entered the room, I had a bad feeling about it. The silence was almost deafening. There wasn't a single sound to be heard. This room, and this room alone, felt very different from any other. Well, there's two girls dead on the floor. I assume they're girls. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like they're wearing skirts. There are two skeletal remains here, both of them mostly whitened at this point, seem to have died huddled up against one another. Both are female and look to be around junior or senior high school age. There's a school name tag attached to the remains of this one uniform. Miki Sato, huh? Yeah, that's creepy. It's a child's crayon drawing. Very vibrant and colorful. Subject mouth is open and seems to be eating a watermelon, perhaps? Okay. Anything else? Full of dirty tissues. Kind of turns the stomach. Best not to look any closer. Best just to walk away. Yeah, oh my god. Oh boy. Class log. I ate a student today. Fuck. I was hungry, so I had to. Plus, we played rock, paper, scissors, and I lost. Thought I'd lose to an adult, but I didn't. I remember someone saying that they did that. I wonder, can I go up those stairs, I wonder? Well, we'll find out in a second. I don't see anything particular here. Can I go to the reference room? Door of the reference room is frozen in place, just a decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. There's a body over there. Decomposing corpse. Smell is ghastly. Judging by the height and uniform, probably once a male senior high student. School name tag seems to have survived intact. Prominently displayed on his now damp and discolored blazer. Kazuhiro Murufushi. Okay. Can I go further, closer to it? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like this is the end of the hall. Okay. Guess we're going back downstairs. This is an interesting exploration mechanic. I gotta say. Definitely interesting. My darkening is getting worse. Okay. I haven't tried going down there, but I do want to see. I don't know if that's going to be accessible or not. You know what? Let's go find out. Help me, please, somebody help me. What? Who? Nakashima. Grade 3, room A. Grade 3, room A. Please return to class immediately. Oh. Oh, shit. Who? Me? You're next. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, I'm a save. I'm a save. Said 3A, but I think I'm a not go there. Ah, hey. Okay. Large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side won't be possible from here. Some sort of mechanism. Yeah, let's pull it. Hey! Got a way across. What a strange contraption. Pulling the lever made a retractable floorboard extend outward over the hole, but also restrung all the piano wire. Had to be careful not to touch any of it, even the slightest brush up against a single strand. I'm guessing I might not be able to go back now. Yeah, I can't because the piano wire's back. I lost my chance to go down there, but that's fine. I'm more interested in going this way. Another one. Right at the base of the staircase, no less. What a sadistic place to put it. It should be possible to use the stairs. That piano is razor sharp. Best to go slow and take care not to forget about it later on. Ominous glinting piece of razor sharp piano wire. Oh boy. Darkening's above 30%. That ain't good. Okay. Let's go to the girls' room, because we know that's where Seiko, like, ends up. Okay. Shaky, faded lettering could just barely be made out on the old flyer. Put it out of your mind. Don't worry. Eat, laugh, go nuts. Let the darkness in. No, thank you. Suddenly I felt a sickness in the pit of my stomach. It was almost unbearable. I felt like I was forgetting something. Something absolutely crucial. Something I was constantly trying to forget, but absolutely had to remember no matter what. Okay, so Seiko isn't here. I don't see any ropes up there. Let's go back to the boys' room, then. Boys' room is completely boarded up. Wouldn't be possible to get inside. Interesting. Okay. Where the hell else am I supposed to go, then? Boys should be sure enough to get to the other side. There's some sort of mechanism. Conspicuous thing awaits, yeah. Cross and pull the lever, yeah. Okay, so I can go back. That's good. Yes, I thought the device controlled both the floorboard and the wire. It was both or it was neither. Cruel to make a person choose. So I don't want to go to 3A, because I remember what happens there. But let's try going downstairs. Why the fuck not? Not like it's gonna hurt nothing. Please return to that room immediately. Well, I don't wanna. From Kisaragi Academy, grade 2-9. Just stop it, please. You've got the wrong person. I remember that's where Seiko got her, so I don't want to go there. No, not Seiko. Sachiko. That's where Sachiko got her in, like, the original game, so I don't feel like I want to go there. No, I didn't. Large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side won't be possible from here. Fuck balls. God damn. I guess I have to go there. There's nowhere else I can go. Oh, whoopsie. Oh, that's... Shut up, shut up, shut up! It just opened on its own. Come on in. What? Ah! Come on in. Some unknown force lifted me off my feet and pulled me into the classroom. So dark in there that I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. I'm glad you've come. There's no time to lose. The examination is about to begin. Please remove your jacket. Aw, that's a good girl. Now lie down on the bed. Not sure what else to do. I pulled out the flashlight and pointed in the direction of the creepy voice. Oh, no! What? Huh? What the hell was that? That is a very good question, and I don't know. Thank God I had a fucking flashlight, though. God, my darkening's at 40-some%. That is definitely not good. Ooh, I heard a footstep. Okay, so I can't go in there. I can't go there either. Wait, I wonder. This is the room that had the razor wire thing, right? Maybe if I pull this, maybe that thing, maybe like it'll make a board appear at the bottom. Okay. Like, this is my idea, is that maybe because of this, there's a way I can now go down here. Fuck, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to bet if I hadn't gotten that flashlight, I'd have been fucked. Okay, maybe now I can go this way. Because obviously I can't go down. I tried going to 3A, but of course that didn't help. Oh, the razor wire's gone. That's weird. My darkening is getting bad. Let's go back to the girls' room. How much I wanted, I couldn't seem to figure out where Seiko had run off to. And I'd been teased from the shadows and frightened the whole time I was scared. Couldn't take much more of it. I was losing my mind. When I came to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the 3rd floor of the school building. I began to doubt myself. To doubt the fated events that lay ahead, or whatever those horrific future memories were, couldn't actually happen, right? I had no reason to doubt the things I'd been envisioning, of course, but I kept telling myself it was all just paranoia. I experienced deja vu many times in my life, ever since I was a little girl. It didn't ever mean anything. Someone once told me that deja vu was just the brain realizing a similar situation from one's past and making a false connection, pulling the wrong file. Please, no more. Seiko! Seiko, please, don't leave me by myself! I basically lost all ability to reason, as if my mind had been taken over by some outside force. Broke down on the spot and began crying. What's that? Loud sound caught my attention. It sounded like someone kicking a wall. Shot it from the ground as if I were yanked. As my brain began to recognize a similar situation from my past, a file was being pulled. No. Sounds of a struggle coming from inside the bathroom stall. It's exactly the same! There's an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory. Didn't feel like there was anyone else in here with me, but I sensed slight movement on the 3rd stall from the back, as if it were just closed. My heart was racing. I was so nervous. Felt like all the blood in my body began flowing in reverse behind this door. Oh! Seiko, where are you? I miss you! Just looking at the noose sent a wave of dark feelings through my mind. The specter of death was right in front of me, baring its fangs. If I went too much longer without finding her... Ah! The same dull thud echoed again from behind me. Startled, I turned back toward the stall. No one was there. So what was I hearing? Huh? The wall. There's a breeze coming out of it. I stepped inside and began lightly knocking on the wall in several different spots. Yeah, because there's like a secret area here. I remember it from the first game. It's hollow! Looking closely, the wall did jut out very slightly right around that exact same spot. Unconsciously, I pushed on it. And a small piece of paneling flung into the space beyond like a door. It was well hidden, to say the least. Never once would I have guessed there was a hidden room behind this particular bathroom stall. It's really dark in here. The room is extremely narrow, making it feel longer than it was. You could fit maybe 2 tatami mats on the ground there, end to end. A hole was cut in the floor in the back, outfitted with a ladder leading down into the main school building below. Peered down the hole, but could see no sign of the floor, nor the end of the ladder. This thing could lead all the way to the ground level or even further. Whether due to pressure differentials or the breeze in the air, the secret door suddenly shut itself behind me. Must have been what I was hearing earlier. A wretched smell was wafting up from below, hardly a surprise given where I was. Didn't want to imagine what unspeakable things might await me at the bottom of this ladder, but if Seiko had gone this way... I shook off my misgivings and began descending. I wondered if this ladder ended up in a garbage dump or something. I stopped in my tracks, seriously considered turning back. But I didn't want to miss something and have to do this again later, so I figured I might as well tough it out and see what I might find down at the bottom. I was waffling between my desire to be thorough and my instinct to turn back, but I kept climbing down all the while, holding my breath as much as I could. Sure is wet. If I'm not careful, I might slip. Ew. What? I'm really glad it's not a garbage dump. I seem to be in a cave-like room with muddy walls and a dirt floor. Looking up, I could see a very faint light coming from the hole I just climbed through, but the whole area was otherwise pitch black. Doesn't seem to be anything to find in here at all. Probably just wasting my time. While surveying my surroundings as best I could, I attempted to stand up, but that didn't go very well. Ow, what the hell? My ankle had swollen pretty badly. Felt like it was on fire. It was the same sprained ankle Seiko had tended earlier. I must have landed on it when I slipped from the ladder, aggravating it further. No. Why is this happening? I made another attempt to get up, this time onto my good ankle. If I shifted my weight so the majority of it rested on that leg, maybe I could walk. Ow! No such luck. I wasn't going anywhere. I was stuck in this dark, dank cave where no one would ever find me, with a ladder I couldn't use. My leg had begun going numb, and the pain from my ankle was almost unbearable. No, I have to get out of here. I have to! Leaning on the wall for support, I attempted to stand once more, this time holding my sprained ankle in the air as best I could. placed both of my hands on the ladder, but it was no use. Couldn't make it to the first step. Mustering all my strength, figured I'd give jumping a try, even if it was on my only good leg. As soon as the other came in contact with the bottom rung of the wet, slippery ladder, I feel myself turning pale. I was well and truly stuck. This was no joke. I was frantic. I tried climbing the ladder again and again, but just kept finding myself sprawled unceremoniously across the ground. I couldn't even say how many times I challenged those damn rungs. I even searched the walls nearby for another way out, but it was simply no use. Tears were welling up in my eyes uncontrollably. I'm so sorry, Seiko. I can't make it. I can't save you. And then all of a sudden, I sensed the person in front of me. If you want to find your friend, you can't just give up. I'm impressed you made it this far. You've done well. Oh! Hello, Sachiko. I am concerned. You don't look as evil as you did before, which is bad. It was a little girl. She was just there, and she spoke to me in a very comforting voice. Then she hugged me tightly as if trying to enshroud my head with her being. Oh. There. It'll be all right. I'll let you see her if you'd like. Will you listen to what I have to say? Oh, no. I didn't care who. Didn't care if this person... I didn't care if this was a person or a ghost. I just wanted somebody, anybody, to save Seiko. Good. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Everything's gonna be okay. Painful memories, you see, are the funniest of them all. Well, that can't be good. Naomi, you insensitive jerk! Oh, God. No, I shouldn't say that about her. It was my fault. Naomi was just scared, and after what she went through, I don't blame her. She's always been so cheery and so kind. But I brought out all of her pain, all her tears. That's the one thing a friend should never do. A smile suits her best of all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Naomi. Sorry for making you so sad. I feel so lost without you. It's the same for me, Seiko! What? Seiko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, forgive me. I just want us to be together forever. Naomi. But when I'm with you, don't I make you mad? Didn't I rub you the wrong way and make things unbearable for you? Of course you didn't. That was just me being stubborn and pouting and behaving like a spoiled brat. Oh. Seiko approached me with arms outstretched. She wanted to hug me, and I immediately obliged without the slightest hesitation. This was Seiko, warm and alive, soft and smelling lovely as usual. I'll never let you go again. Me neither. You'd better not. There's a Japanese-style room over there, with tatami mats and everything. We should go sit down and try to calm our nerves a little. Break sounds nice. Let's go. Something's up, because obviously, Sachiko's here. Like, Sachiko did something, and I don't like it. Custodian's closet? This is one of those doors that won't open, isn't it? Oh, huh? I passed out earlier, I guess. When I came to, I was lying down in this room. I was someplace underground, I think. With no way out, then I saw a little girl, was it? For the life of me, I just couldn't remember clearly. So what did she do then? Because obviously she didn't kill Seiko, but like, what did she do? Now I'm concerned. That's really odd. Maybe you have a guardian angel on your side? Or a ghost? Come on, don't say that. Well, remember what that spirit told us when we first got here? He said not all ghosts are bad. Not all bad, huh? Seiko calmly opened the door and stepped into the custodian's closet. I could hardly believe this was the same person who got scared out of her mind at the first sight of a ghost only a few hours before. Seem a lot more fearless now than when we got here, Seiko. Or is it just me? As long as you're around, Naomi, I feel like I've got nothing at all to be scared of. That's all well and good, just make sure you don't let your guard down, okay? Well, shit. I have no idea what is happening. None. Like, I am so very confused as to how all of this happened and why we are here. But, I mean, Seiko's alive, and that's good, but Sachiko definitely is still evil. I just don't know, like, what did she make Naomi do when we weren't around? This is the big question. Either way, we'll have to find that out next time. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Yeah, next time we're gonna... Oh boy, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, and we will hopefully figure out more of what's going on and what, you know, Sachiko's real objective is. So, thanks again, and as always, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe it if you're not already. Ring that bell for all them notifications is. And until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.